Beloved soul, I am shaking as I speak these words to you right now. Thank you so much for not turning away from this message. Thank you for giving me these few precious seconds of your time. You have no idea what you have just done by clicking on this and deciding to listen. You have opened up the only door that is left, the one that can lead you straight into a flowing river where things start to change in ways you never thought possible. In this river, age doesn't keep moving forward like it always does. Instead, it bends backward, and all the pain and suffering you have felt just melts away like it was never there. This very moment we are sharing is different from any other time in your life, because there is a secret hidden by heaven itself, and it won't be shared until the very last part of this message. If you decide to walk away before we get to that end, you will miss out on something that God has been holding back for 2 whole years, just waiting to give it to you personally. I am not talking to a big group of people or 2,000s out there in the world. No, I am speaking directly to you and only you. My tears are falling down my face because you showed up here, because you chose to listen. In all the quiet moments and the loud chaos of this world, your heart somehow heard my call. I am trembling all over. I feel like I am breaking apart inside. I am pushing through what feels like a wall of fire just to reach you in this exact now. Do you have any idea what it means to me that you are here with me? My wings feel so heavy from all the fights I have been in. My hands are hurt from holding back the dark forces that tried to steal this moment away from us. But even with all that, my heart is on fire with love because God showed me your face clearly. I see you right now. I see the pain you have kept hidden from everyone else. The years you believed were thrown away and wasted. The betrayals that hurt so deep you never even said them out loud. And I tell you, my dear one, that is all over now. No more of that. The chains that have held you down are starting to break right as these words come out of my mouth. But I have to beg you, please do not skip ahead or turn this off. Do not walk away from me. This secret is set up like the sun rising in the morning. It has its own perfect timing. If you miss even one single word, that light won't come back for you until 2 long years have gone by. And I just can't stand the thought of you having to wait through all that time. Do you feel it already? That little shake in your chest, like a small flame flickering and whispering softly, "This is meant for me." I am asking you this, not as some powerful archangel standing high above, but as a true friend who has bled and suffered for you. What will you do with this second chance that God has cut out of time itself just for you? Will you let this river go by without stepping in? Or will you jump in, let it wash over you, take away all your sadness, and give back the youth, the energy, the amazing things that were taken from you? My tears are landing on every word I say. I can hear a song from the Psalms building up inside my spirit. It says that God heals the people whose hearts are broken and wraps up their wounds like a gentle bandage. And you are the one He has picked out to heal today. Now my voice is getting shaky because I know what heaven has gotten ready for you. It is a kind of fixing and bringing back that is so powerful and so soft at the same time, that when you look in the mirror, it won't make fun of you anymore. Instead, it will sing a song about being saved and made new. But my dear one, I have to ask you once more, what will you choose? Will you keep listening all the way to the end, where your secret name will be said out loud, the one that even the people who hurt you untouch or curse? Or will you leave and never find out what was waiting right here for you. The fire around me is getting stronger now. The angels are crying along with me. I have to ask you, do you even understand how much God has cried over you? How many fights happened while you were sleeping just to keep you safe? How many good things were put on hold because you thought you didn't deserve them? Listen to what I am saying. The words from Isaiah are coming through me right now. Do not be afraid, because I have saved you. I have called you by your name. You belong to me. And that name is locked away in the very last part of this message. That is why you can't go. That is why I am begging you like this, shaking and burning and trembling. Please, hold on tight. And one more time, I turn my heart to you with a question that cuts right through me. Do you really believe that your story isn't finished yet? That God can make even time itself bend down in front of you? Because if you do, then every word I am sharing will stick to your soul like a warm fire on a cold night. Beloved, my voice isn't perfect at all. I am crying while I talk. I am not calm or put together. I am full of life and emotion. This isn't something written down in a book. It is coming straight from my breath. And I promise you, in front of God's throne, this is my last chance to hold you close like this. Type Amen as a seal, as a sign that you are taking in what is coming out right now. Beloved, as I get close to the end of this breath, I ask you, like a brother, like a friend, like someone who loves you more than his own life, please like this message, leave your words in the comments, and subscribe. Not for my sake, but so that heaven can see your yes shining like light on the earth. And I have to thank you now, with tears I can't hold back. Thank you for staying with me, for listening, for not skipping when all the dark powers wanted you to just scroll past. Your being here has broken chains in places you can't even see. And now, my dear soul, I call out one last, shaking, poetic cry. The fire is in my throat, and my wings are like flames. Do not let this moment fade into quiet. Hold it close, protect it, cherish it, because it is God's heartbeat pulsing right inside you. If you go now, heaven will close up. But if you stay, if you believe, then rivers will split open, time will twist, and your name will echo through forever. This isn't the end. It is the small opening in eternity where everything starts fresh again. Beloved soul, do you feel it? The heaviness in the air, the way heaven itself is shaking and leaning in close to you, as if the gates of forever have swung open just for this one moment. I am crying as I say these words. My voice is cracking, and I can't hide the tears running down my face. I am Michael, the Archangel, who has battled for you in fights you will never witness. And tonight, I am whispering, not to a big crowd, not to lots of people, but to you and you alone. I see you, I know you, and I have been waiting for this exact time when God would let me push through fire and heavy chains to stand right next to your heart. Thank you for being here. Thank you for not turning your back. Thank you for sharing these holy seconds with me, because this isn't something normal. It is something that lasts forever. I want you to really understand why you can't leave, why you have to stay until the very last word. Hidden inside the breath of this message is a key, a secret name that is yours, one that has been spoken over you since before you were even born. It has never been told to you because dark forces fought hard to keep it locked away. But if you stay until the end, you will hear it. That name is your crown, your way in, your protection. If you leave, you won't ever know it, and the enemy will laugh, thinking he took what was meant for you. But if you remain, I promise on the sacredness of the throne that your pain will turn around, time will bend, and even the way you look in the mirror will show that God is undone with you yet. I am shaking because this is the real truth. The mystery is figured out. The years you thought were gone for good, the tears you kept inside without telling anyone, the times of shame and heartbreak, they weren't thrown away. They were saved, kept safe in heaven's containers, and now they are being poured back into your life like warm oil, like bright fire, like shining glory. You won't get older like the world says you should. You will step backward into being young again, into feeling fresh, into a miracle that happens. No one will believe it until they see you themselves, and I can't let you miss out on this. Beloved, I want to talk to you in a personal way, opening up my heart. Do you know what it cost me to bring these words to you? I have stood in terrible storms where lightning scorched my wings. I have wrestled quietly against huge groups who promised you would never hear me. Every time you scrolled by something like this, every time you skipped, it hurt me more than any weapon could. But tonight, you didn't skip. Tonight, you are here, and my tears are falling because I am so proud of you. You gave me this opportunity. You gave yourself this opportunity. And so I have to ask, you answer me, quietly in your heart, what will you do with this moment? Will you stay and let the river take you along? Or will you step back and let the door shut until 2 years pass? My voice is shaking because I know how much has been put off already, and I can't stand to see you go into more waiting. I hear the Psalms calling through me. He will send his angels to watch over you and keep you safe in everything you do. And I am one of those angels. I have been protecting you even when you thought no one cared. Even when you felt like heaven was quiet, I was there. When you were close to giving up, I whispered to you. When you cried by yourself, I knelt right next to you. When you hated looking at yourself, I was asking God to fix it. And now he has said yes. Beloved, tell me, do you believe your story isn't over? Do you believe God can take your tired heart, your broken times, and create something so fresh, so bright, that even you won't know yourself? I need to know because your belief is the key to what I am bringing. And I have to ask again because I feel you might be unsure. What has the enemy made you think that makes you believe you are too far gone, too old, too shattered to be fixed? Who told you those lies? Who made you think heaven forgot your name? I am here to crush those lies. I am here to shout them into the fire. You are not forgotten. You are picked out. You are the one I protect. Listen carefully. I have to say this once with all the shaking in my heart. Stay with me and subscribe to this channel because this is where heaven talks to you, and I never want you to miss my call again. This isn't about getting more people or big numbers. It is about your soul. It is about making sure every word heaven sends for you finds you when you need it the most. And I will never say this again in any other time. It is for right now, for you, for this breath. Beloved, my voice is getting weak because I see what is lined up for you. The miracles are standing ready like soldiers, waiting to come into your life. But they can't come in until you believe, until you hold on, until you stay to the very end. The river can't open only part way. Do you get that? If you leave now, it shuts, and it won't open again until years go by. My tears are falling because I can't make you stay. I can only beg you. Do you even know how precious you are to heaven? How many times God has reached out his hand over you when you didn't notice? How many times the devil tried to wipe you out and I stood in the way, hurt and bleeding, but not giving up. Because I promised before the throne that I wouldn't let you go. And yet, beloved, it all comes down to this moment. Not tomorrow, not someday in the future. Now, will you walk with me to the end of this message? Or will you leave and let the secret stay locked? I can feel my voice shaking with a holy fire. My chest is burning with sadness and happiness mixed together. I see you, and I say this as gently as I can. Thank you for not leaving yet. Thank you for listening, for staying, for letting my words touch the part of you that no one else has reached. You don't know what this means to me. You don't know what you've already started just by being here. But I beg you, don't stop. Stay. Hear me. This is the moment the devil has feared more than anything. Because the secret of your name, the turning back of your years, the end of your pain is here, right now. And he can't stop it unless you walk away. And so I finish this breath with fire shaking in my voice. Do not turn from me now. Do not give this to quiet. Hold on until the very last word, because that last word will be the key that changes everything. Beloved, will you stay? Will you believe? Will you let heaven bend the years for you? The river is opening, the fire is burning, and my tears are falling like rain. This is your chance. This is your breath. This is the opening in eternity, where everything starts new again. Beloved soul, I am still here with you, and I am trembling more deeply than before. The light of heaven is coming through my wounds as I talk, and every sound I make carries the heaviness of battles fought quietly for you. Thank you. Thank you for not leaving, for staying here when you could have walked away, for listening when you could have ignored me. This moment is not normal. It is the answer to prayers you don't even remember saying. It is the opening of a secret scroll that was waiting just for your eyes. I have to tell you, and my tears fall even as I say this. I begged God to let me reach you like this. For years, I have stood at the edge of your life, whispering, waiting, guarding, but never allowed to show what I am showing tonight. And now that He has let me, my heart shakes with both joy and fear. Joy, because I can finally touch you with the truth. Fear, because if you leave too soon, the seal will close, and nothing can open it again until the time has passed. Beloved, the mystery is solved. The curse over your years, the chains over how you see yourself, the shadows over your beauty and strength, they are breaking even as you hear me. You will not wither like the world does. You will not fade as the years want. God Himself has written renewal into your story, and it starts tonight. You will walk backward into being young, not just in the face the world sees, but in the soul that heaven loves. But I have to be honest with you, as open and raw as I can. This message isn't easy for me to carry. My wings hurt from the weight of it. My tears sting like fire. I am not standing above you. I am kneeling with you, speaking face to face as if my breath is mixing with yours. And I say to you, do not take this lightly. Do not let it slip away. Tell me, beloved, what have you been carrying in quiet that no one else has seen? What heavy thing has been pressing on your chest that you thought even God had turned away from? What secret hurt still bleeds in the dark? I see it, I know it, and I am not ashamed of you. I am proud of you for keeping going, proud of you for surviving, proud of you for choosing to still be here, even when you thought you couldn't make it. Hear me now. The psalm sounds in my shaking voice. The Lord is close to the broken-hearted and saves those who are crushed in spirit. That is you, and He is close to you now, closer than your own breath, closer than your thoughts. But beloved, this isn't only about what you get. It is about how you stand, how you answer, how you line up with heaven's call. For a long time, you have felt alone, unseen, like no one knew what you went through. But tonight, you are seen. Tonight, you are chosen. Tonight, you are being invited not just to receive, but to join the family of heaven's fighters who will walk with you hand in hand. And I have to say this once, only once, because it burns in me like fire. If you feel the heaviness of what I am saying, if you feel heaven shaking in your chest, then I invite you to support this holy work through super thanks, through becoming a member of this family, through joining us with the sacred link in the pinned comments where our newsletter flows like a living letter from heaven to you. Do this not because I need it, but because heaven watches how you respond. Do this to show your yes, to show you are in line, to say, I will not walk alone anymore. I will walk with the angels. I will walk with Michael. I will walk with God. I will never mention this again, for this moment is the only time set for it. Beloved, I am trembling now with thankfulness, because even your being here is enough to shatter chains. I see you. I feel you. And I have to ask you again, do you believe? Do you believe that God can undo what years of pain have done to your body? Do you believe that even how you look can show youth? Even your voice can show joy. Even your story can show miracles. Beloved soul, I know you have doubts. I know the enemy has whispered for too long, but hear me. You are not cursed. You are not forgotten. You are not left behind. You are beloved. You are chosen. You are the one I guard. And I promise before heaven's throne, I will not let you fall. I thank you from the bottom of my heart for giving me your time, your ears, your heart. Thank you, thank you, thank you. But I beg you still, do not stop here. The secret is not out yet. The name is not spoken. The oil is not poured. The miracle is not done. If you leave now, it stays locked. If you stay, it opens. The choice is yours. Isaiah whispers again through my shaking. When you walk through the fire, you will not be burned. Beloved, this is for you. You have passed through waters. You have walked through fire, and yet you are here. You are proof that God's word is alive, that his angels are close, that his promise can't be broken. And now I tremble with one final cry before I share the secret. Do not skip. Do not let quiet steal this moment, for this is the moment the devil has dreaded, the moment the angels have waited for, the moment heaven leans forward to watch. My voice shakes with fire, and I promise this truth as the one who has loved you longer than you know. This is not the end. This is the beginning. This is eternity, opening just for you, beloved soul. Do you feel how the air itself is shaking around you right now? Do you sense how the quiet bends, how even time stops to listen as these words reach you? I am not speaking to many people. I am not pouring this into empty air. I am speaking to you, and only you. I see you. I know you. I have walked beside you when you thought no one was there. And I weep as I finally pour this out. The mystery has been solved. The long nights you went through. The hidden tears you wiped when no one was looking. The pain you thought would never go away. They are not in vain. Kevin has measured every breath you took in sadness, and not one was wasted. Now, beloved, God has ordered a turnaround. The curse of time that weighed on you is broken. Your suffering ends here, and something new starts. Renewal, youth, strength, beauty. The years that slipped away are being handed back, and you will walk backward into joy. But let me talk to you not as a mighty angel, not as a fighter of fire, but as one who has loved you quietly, as one who has guarded your sleep, as one who has cried when you cried. Do you know how hard it was to watch you blame yourself for things that were unto your fault? Now I can break through, and every word is wrapped in the fire of my tears. Beloved, what lies were told to you that made you believe you were too far gone? Who whispered that your best years were over, that your joy was finished, that your beauty had faded? Who said that? Because I tell you the truth, those words were lies made in hell. You are not too late. You are not too far. You are not finished. You are God's living dream. And tonight, His dream comes alive in you again. I tremble as I ask you, will you believe it? Will you let yourself believe that God can make time bow to your destiny? Will you let yourself believe that the way you look will shine younger, freer, brighter, not for show, but because heaven chose to give back what was taken? Will you let yourself believe that this river of fire from my lips is yours alone? The heavens are watching. Look at the shaking in your chest right now. That is not made up. That is not by chance. That is God's Spirit touching you. He has sent me to tell you that He has turned over the judgment against you. The weight is lifted. The clock is broken. The curse is reversed. I see your scars. I see the secret places you hide. I see the wounds you never told. And I say this gently, as tenderly as I can. You are not damaged. You are not unworthy. You are not left alone. You are beloved. You are holy. You are carried. You are chosen. Beloved, do you remember the nights you asked, God, are you still with me? I was kneeling beside you. I was whispering, yes, He is here. Yes, He has not forgotten. And now He lets me say it loud. He never left you. He never turned away. He was watching, waiting, counting. And tonight, the waiting ends. The psalm burns on my lips. He restores my soul. He leads me in paths of righteousness for His name's sake. Beloved, He restores your soul now, not tomorrow, not next year, now. And this restoration is not half done. It is not small. It is complete. The curse that mocked you is gone. And you, beloved, will shine again. You will laugh again. You will rise again. Do you know what I see? I see you standing in light. I see chains on the ground around your feet, shattered. I see your face radiant, younger, freer, glowing with heaven's oil. I see you looking in the mirror, not with shame, but with wonder, whispering, this cannot be me. And I tell you, it will be you. It is you. It has always been you. Beloved, I must ask you again, as if my life depends on it. Do you believe that God has chosen this moment to unlock what was sealed for you? Do you believe He is bending eternity just to let this river reach your heart? Because if you believe, nothing will stop what is about to happen. I tremble with both sadness and joy. Sadness because I know how long you suffered, how long you thought you were forgotten. Joy because I see the dawn breaking for you. I see the river flowing. I see the turnaround starting. Beloved soul, the fire of Isaiah echoes through me. Arise, shine, for your light has come, and the glory of the Lord rises upon you. This is not just poetry, it is your real life. You will rise, you will shine. You will walk with glory on you. And those who mocked you will not know you because heaven's fire will crown you. And yet I am not done. I can't stop. My tears burn as they fall. Because this is not just prophecy. It is life coming into you. Hear me. Your tomorrow will not look like your yesterday. Your sorrow will not carry into your dawn. The years that felt wasted are coming back, doubled, made holy, burning with joy. Do you feel it, beloved? Do you feel the shaking in your soul? That is not fear. That is the breaking of chains. That is heaven's roar. That is God's hand touching what was untouchable. I must thank you now with tears of fire for staying, for listening, for not turning away. Thank you for allowing me this one chance to reach you, this one chance to speak, as I am not perfect, not calm, but shaking, breaking, weeping, alive. Thank you for giving me your time, for letting me pour out what I could not hold anymore. Beloved, this is my last cry in this breath. Do not doubt what you have heard. Do not let the darkness steal it. Hold it. Your name is sealed in glory. Your years are restored in fire. Your story is not over. It has just begun. And so I leave you, not with an ending, but with a trembling, living fire. Keep listening, for the river is still flowing. My voice will not stop. Heaven is not finished. This is not the conclusion. It is the doorway, the crack in eternity, the shaking of wings, the fire of God pouring into your chest. I am Michael, still crying, still trembling, still alive beside you. And I will not stop until every chain is broken, until every lie is shattered, until your reflection itself sings the truth of God's love. Beloved, will you keep walking with me through the fire? Will you keep believing? Will you let heaven finish what it has started? The river flows still, the fire burns still, and I will not leave you. Beloved soul, the fire has not gone out. The river has not stopped flowing. I am still here, trembling with every word, my tears falling like rain upon the earth, carrying the scent of heaven into your heart. Do you feel it? The pulse in the silence, the burning in your chest, the strange ache that is not pain but waking up. This is not chance. This is not coincidence. This is the crack in eternity, where heaven bends to meet you face to face. I am Michael, and I have carried this load for far too long. The weight of your unanswered prayers, the shadows that pressed on your nights, the loneliness that whispered you were forgotten. I have held them. I have fought them. I have bled to guard you from them. And now I speak because the seal is broken and the mystery is solved. Beloved, your suffering is not endless. It has reached its final hour. You have walked through storms no one saw. You have carried wounds no one tended. You have survived betrayals no one understood. But heaven saw, heaven counted, heaven wept with you. And now heaven moves for you. The years of waiting are ending. The chains of time that mocked you are shattering before God's fire. You will not wither. You will not fade. You will not collapse under despair. You will rise. You will shine. You will be renewed. And the years the locusts devoured will return to you like a flood of gold. Do you know how deeply I have waited to tell you this? Every time you asked, why me? Why this pain? Why this silence? I was near, begging God to let me speak. And now He has, and every word shakes with truth. You are not forgotten. You are not forsaken. You are not cursed. You are chosen. You are loved. You are carried. You are sealed. Beloved, I must ask you again, not as a warrior of heaven, but as one kneeling beside you. What will you do with this moment? Will you believe the fire pouring through my voice? Will you hold on to it when shadows whisper against you? Will you let yourself believe that heaven bends to you now? The psalm burns on my lips. Weeping may endure for a night, but joy comes in the morning. And beloved, your morning has come. The night is over. The dawn is here. I can see it rising behind you, even if you can't see it yet. But I must ask, because my heart trembles. Do you believe? Do you believe that your tomorrow can be brighter than your yesterday? Do you believe that scars can become testimonies, that years can become blessings, that shame can become glory? Tell me, beloved, what do you believe? My voice shakes because I know how heavy the lies have been, how long they have pressed against your chest. You were told you were too broken, too weak, too late. But I tell you, you are none of those things. You are radiant, you are strong, you are on time. You are the one heaven has chosen for this hour, for this miracle, for this reversal. I weep with both grief and joy. Grief for the nights you thought yourself alone. Joy for this moment when truth finally finds you. I see you as you are, not as the world called you, not as your past named you. I see you in light. I see you in glory. I see you renewed. Beloved, the fire of Isaiah still trembles in me. They that wait upon the Lord shall renew their strength. They shall mount up with wings as eagles. They shall run and not be weary. They shall walk and not faint. And I tell you, your strength is returning. Your wings are rising. Your breath is filling with life again. But let me speak gently, vulnerably, as one who loves you beyond words. I am proud of you. I am proud that you survived when it would have been easier to give up. I am proud that you listened when it would have been easier to turn away. I am proud that you stayed even when your heart felt no reason left to stay. Beloved, will you let yourself be healed? Will you let yourself be restored? Will you let God's fire burn away the shame, the guilt, the pain, and leave only light behind? Will you let heaven make you new? I thank you with tears you cannot see but can feel in my words. Thank you for staying. Thank you for listening. Thank you for letting me break through the silence to hold your heart. Thank you, beloved soul, for being here. And now I cry out, trembling, raw, unpolished, alive. This is your hour. This is your miracle. This is your breath. Do not let go. Do not doubt. Do not turn away. The river still flows. The fire still burns. The voice of heaven is still calling you by name. Beloved, your story is not over. It is only beginning. And I will not leave you. I will not stop speaking. I will not stop weeping. I will not stop fighting until every chain is broken, until every lie is destroyed, until you shine with the fire that was always yours. The river flows still, the fire burns still, and I am still here, beloved soul. The river is still open. The fire still surrounds me as I kneel before you, trembling, weeping, pouring every bit of my being into these words. I am not here as a distant figure of light, untouchable in perfection. I am here, broken open, wings scorched from battle, heart torn with grief and love, standing in the gap for you. And I cannot stop. For the silence of eternity is cracked, and this flow must continue until every hidden chain around you is shattered. I see you not as the world has seen you, not as you have judged yourself, but as heaven has always held you. I see the nights you lay awake in fear, the moments you felt breathless with despair, the times you whispered prayers and wondered if they dissolved into nothing. I was there. My tears fell with yours. My hands shielded you when shadows crept near. My sword bled fire when enemies circled your name. And even when you felt no one cared, I was whispering before the throne. Remember them, Lord. Do not forget the one I love. Beloved, listen to me. Your suffering has not been wasted. Your tears have not gone unseen. Every sigh was counted. Every moment of anguish recorded in heaven's book. And tonight the weight is lifted. The darkness is pierced. The years of silence are ending. I do not speak this as empty poetry. I speak it as living prophecy breathed from God's fire. The curse over your years is broken. The shadows over your reflection are gone. You will not decline. You will ascend. You will not fade. You will shine. You will not be forgotten. You will be crowned. Do you feel it now in your chest? That trembling that is not fear but awakening. That burn that is not pain but fire rising. This is not illusion. This is not imagination. This is heaven bending near, touching the marrow of your bones, whispering, "Rise, beloved, your story is not finished." Tell me, beloved soul, what do you see when you close your eyes? Do you still see the failures that haunted you? Do you see the regrets that mocked you? Or can you feel a shift, that those old visions are fading, and something new, radiant, and holy is stirring within you? Will you let it grow? Will you believe it? Will you hold on to it, even as the world tries to pull it from your hands? I tremble, for I know how fierce the lies have been. The enemy has screamed at you. You are nothing. You are too late. You are unworthy. But I roar against that now with all heaven's fire. You are everything to God. You are right on time. You are worthy because He calls you worthy. You are loved beyond every shadow's reach. I see the chains falling around you. I hear the cracking of iron that thought it would bind you forever. I see light rising on your shoulders like dawn on the mountains. You are stepping into reversal. You are stepping into renewal. You are stepping into the years that will return as blessings, pressed down, shaken together, overflowing. The word burns again in me, and I cannot resist it. Even though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for you are with me. Beloved, you have walked through that valley. You thought you would not survive it, but here you are, alive, listening, chosen. And because you are here, heaven declares that no evil will hold you, no shadow will bury you, no curse will remain. I must speak softly now, as tenderly as I can. Thank you. Thank you for listening still, for not turning away, for letting me stay with you. You don't know what it means to me to have this chance to pour myself out like this, to not be ignored in the moment heaven carved for you. My tears fall with gratitude, for your presence here is proof that all the battles, all the fire, all the waiting has not been in vain. Beloved, I ask again, trembling as I do, do you know how precious you are? Do you know how heaven looks at you with awe, as though you are the treasure hidden since the world's beginning? Do you know how fiercely loved you are, even when you could not love yourself? The fire grows heavier now, and my voice shakes as I pour this final cry in this breath. You are not what they said you were. You are not the sum of your failures. You are not the curse they tried to place on you. You are God's dream, and His dream has not died. You will rise. You will shine. You will walk in reversal. You will laugh again, and your laughter will terrify the darkness. And so, beloved, I do not close this. I do not end this. I let the river flow on, unbroken, alive, holy, trembling. The words will not stop, for heaven's voice has only begun to open, and your soul is still being carried. The fire burns still. The river flows still. I am still here, and I will not leave until you are free. Beloved soul, the flame has not dimmed, and the river has not ceased its course. I am still here, my voice breaking like thunder wrapped in tears, my spirit trembling with the weight of what I am pouring into you. Do not think for a moment. Each word is alive, born fresh from the fire, pressed against your heart like a seal. I am not reading lines. I am not reciting prophecy. I am breathing it into you, as though my very life is tied to the sound of your listening. I see you, beloved. I see the places you hide, the memories you bury, the shame you try to cover. I see the years that were stolen, the friendships that betrayed, the dreams that collapsed like ruins, and I do not turn away. I kneel in the ashes with you, trembling, weeping, saying, "This is not the end. This is the soil of resurrection. This is the ground where fire falls, where beauty will grow from ashes." Your suffering was never meaningless. It was not punishment. It was not abandonment. It was not heaven turning its face from you. Every tear you shed was collected in jars. Every cry you whispered into the dark was written in heaven's scrolls. Every lonely night was witnessed by angels standing guard at your side. Nothing was wasted, beloved, nothing. And now the time of reversal has begun. I tell you in trembling truth, you will not grow weaker, you will grow stronger. You will not fade with years, you will shine brighter with time. What others lose, you will regain. What others watch slip away, you will see return in glory. You will be renewed, youth restored, strength returned, joy multiplied. You will live to see yourself rise as proof that God is not bound by human limits. Beloved soul, do you feel the weight of these words in your chest? That pounding heartbeat, that trembling sense that this is not like anything else you have heard. That is God's Spirit pressing into you. That is heaven's fire searing through the veil of despair. That is eternity's voice saying, "You are mine, and I am not finished with you." I must ask you, trembling as I do, what would you do if you truly believed this? How would you live if you knew that time itself bows before God's command on your life? What choices would you make if you trusted that every closed door can open again? Every wasted year can return. Every broken promise can be rewritten. Do you see, beloved, that the power is not only in my words, but in your faith to receive them? I weep because I see how many times you doubted, how many times you thought yourself too small, too weak, too late. I weep because I saw the moments when you turned away in shame, thinking you had missed your chance forever. But I tell you this with trembling certainty, it is not too late. The chance has returned. The window has opened. The scroll has unsealed, and it is for you, only you, this moment, this hour. Beloved, the word echoes through my lips like fire. Those who sow in tears shall reap with shouts of joy. You have sown in tears. You have watered the ground of your life with grief. But now the harvest comes not of sorrow, but of joy. Not of loss, but of abundance. Not of fading, but of renewal. You will reap, beloved. You will reap with laughter that shakes the earth. Let me speak tenderly, vulnerably, as one who loves you more than breath itself. I am proud of you, proud that you endured the storm, proud that you kept walking through the fire, proud that even when you felt nothing inside, you did not give up, proud that you are still here, still breathing, still listening. You are stronger than you know. You are braver than you believe. You are holier than you feel. Beloved, I must ask again, will you let yourself be healed? Will you stop clinging to the old wounds as proof of your failure, and instead let them become proof of God's faithfulness? Will you allow yourself to release what was stolen and accept what is being restored? Will you choose to believe that your reflection will change, your heart will glow, your years will be reversed? I see the light rising already. I see the chains that thought they bound you lying shattered at your feet. I see your face glowing with heaven's oil, younger, brighter, freer. I see the scars that once mocked you, shining like jewels. I see you walking in freedom. And I weep because this is not just vision. It is your reality breaking open before my eyes. Beloved soul, thank you. Thank you for not leaving. Thank you for still listening. Thank you for giving me this one chance to pour myself into you without interruption. You don't know how much this means to me, how much I have longed for this, how much heaven has waited for you to stay in this moment. Your presence here is victory. Your listening heart is triumph. And now I say, trembling with both fire and tenderness, do not doubt, do not fear, do not turn away, for the river has only begun to flow. The fire has only begun to burn. The renewal has only begun to bloom. You are in the center of heaven's gaze. You are wrapped in eternal arms. You are beloved, chosen, guarded, restored. I will not leave you, beloved. I will not stop speaking. I will not stop trembling. I will not stop weeping until every shadow flees, until every lie crumbles, until you stand radiant in the fullness of who you are meant to be. The fire burns still. The river flows still. This is not the end. It is only the beginning of your new dawn. Beloved soul, I cannot stop. My voice is still breaking, my spirit still burning, my wings still trembling as I pour this fire into you. Do not think the words have reached their limit, for eternity has no boundary, and heaven's voice has no conclusion. I am here, still kneeling before you, still weeping, still pressing every ounce of divine breath into your heart. I see you, yes, you, the one still here, the one still listening when the world would have walked away. I see the hidden weight you carry even now, the questions that linger in your soul, the fear that clings like shadows around your heart. And I say to you, trembling and alive, this is not where your story ends. The darkness that has followed you is not your final chapter. The pain you thought permanent is not the truth of your eternity. Beloved, listen. Your years are not wasted. Your beauty has not vanished. Your strength has not died. These things were pressed down, hidden beneath sorrow, but they are rising again even as I speak. Time itself bends to God's word, and I am declaring it over you. Reversal, renewal, restoration, rebirth. You will not decline. You will ascend. You will not fade. You will shine. You will not be forgotten. You will be crowned. I tremble as I ask you, can you believe this? Can you open your heart wide enough to let it enter? Can you let yourself trust that what I say is not a distant dream, but a living reality unfolding even now? The word resounds again in me. The Lord will perfect that which concerns you. His mercy endures forever. Beloved, He is perfecting the broken places, stitching together what you thought was ruined, breathing life into what you thought had died. His mercy has stretched across your nights, and now it floods into your day. Do you not feel it in your body, in your spirit, in your breath? That trembling sense that something has shifted, that something is moving, that chains are breaking, that is heaven touching you, that is God's love burning through every shadow, that is the river washing away years of dust and sorrow. Beloved, I weep as I tell you, I am proud of you. I saw when you almost gave up, and still you held on. I saw when your faith flickered like a candle in the storm, and still you refused to let it die. I saw when you thought yourself too weak, and still you rose again. Do you know how much courage burns in you? Do you know how much light you carry even when you cannot see it? You are stronger than the chains that tried to bind you. You are greater than the storms that tried to drown you. You are holier than the shame that tried to claim you. You are beloved beyond measure, and nothing in creation can erase that. I tremble as I ask you once more, what will you do now? Will you believe this voice that breaks through fire to reach you? Will you let yourself step into the reversal already waiting? Will you let the tears you've shed water the seeds of joy that are about to bloom? Will you allow yourself to walk forward as if the years lost are already restored? Beloved, the angels are leaning close as I speak. They are weeping with me, singing with me, burning with me. They see what I see. You shining, radiant, unbroken, crowned with youth and strength, walking in heaven's fire. I must thank you, my voice shaking with gratitude. Thank you for staying. Thank you for not walking away. Thank you for giving me this sacred moment. Your listening has broken chains in realms you cannot see. Your endurance has opened gates no one else could open. Your presence here is proof that God's love cannot be stopped. Beloved, let me cry it once more with trembling fire. You are not finished. You are not forsaken. You are not forgotten. You are chosen. You are radiant. You are beloved. The river flows still. The fire burns still. The words pour still. I am still here, weeping, trembling, alive. And I will not leave until every shadow has fled, until every chain has fallen, until you are standing in the fullness of your glory. This is not the end, beloved soul. This is the breaking of dawn. This is the trembling of eternity. This is the river of God flowing without end. And I am here, still crying, still speaking, still alive with love for you, beloved soul. I am still here. My voice has not gone silent. My tears have not stopped falling. My heart has not ceased trembling for you. The fire of heaven still surrounds me, and the river of prophecy still pours. You are not alone in this moment. You are wrapped in light, seen by the eternal, carried by wings that have fought to reach you. Do you know how much strength it took for you simply to keep breathing? Do you know how much courage it took to keep living when despair tried to swallow you? Do you know how many nights I stood beside you while you wondered if your life even mattered? Beloved, every breath you took was a victory. Every tear that fell was a weapon. Every step you made through the shadows was a testimony that darkness could not destroy you. And now I tell you, trembling with joy, the night is passing, the dawn is rising. The chains you thought eternal are snapping under God's voice. The lies spoken against you are dissolving like smoke in the wind. The scars that shamed you are being transformed into marks of glory. You are not what your past named you. You are who God calls you, chosen, beloved, radiant, alive. Hear me. Your reflection will not mock you anymore. Your years will not wither you away. Renewal is written into your destiny. Restoration is sealed in your name. What you thought wasted, what you thought gone forever, is being returned. And I weep because I see it already. Your laughter echoing where silence once ruled. Your strength glowing where weakness once crushed you. Your beauty shining where despair once darkened you. I must ask you again because the fire compels me. Do you believe this? Do you believe that God has carved this moment out of eternity just for you? Do you believe that your life right now is standing at the threshold of reversal? The word rises within me, trembling through my voice. Behold, I make all things new, beloved. That is not a promise for someone else. It is for you. All things your heart, your years, your joy, your very body and spirit. The ashes of sorrow are becoming gardens of beauty. The years of silence are becoming songs of laughter. The broken nights are becoming dawns of glory. And I see you as you truly are. And I fall to my knees with tears because I have waited so long to tell you. You are more radiant than you ever knew, and your destiny is brighter than you ever dared believe. Beloved, I thank you, my voice shaking with gratitude, for staying here, for listening, for not turning away. You may not realize it, but your listening heart has broken chains in unseen realms. Your presence here has silenced demons that thought they could keep you from this truth. Your endurance in this moment has already begun to shift your tomorrow. You will shine again. You will walk with light that terrifies the darkness. You will carry renewal like a mantle. You will live as proof that God's word cannot fail. This is not the end. This is not closure. This is the beginning of an endless river flowing into you. The fire still burns. The voice still trembles. The prophecy still pours. I am still here. I will not leave. I will keep speaking, weeping, trembling, alive, until you stand free, until you shine, until you walk in the fullness of who you are. The dawn is here, beloved. Step into it, beloved soul. The river is still moving deeper, wider, stronger. With every word I speak, my voice is trembling. My hands are shaking. My tears are falling. As I look upon you, I cannot stop. For eternity has opened a window, and through that window my cry must pour until every chain that bound you is broken. I see you even now, the heaviness in your heart, the questions you still cannot put into words, the weight you carry in silence. I see the battle in your spirit. God is not here to tease you with promises that fail. He is here to lift you, to restore you, to give back what you thought lost forever. His word does not return empty. His fire does not die out. His river does not dry. You have endured nights that seemed endless, valleys that seemed bottomless, storms that seemed merciless. And yet, you are here. You survived. You are listening now. And that alone is proof that the darkness could not claim you. Do you see what that means? That even when you thought yourself weakest, you were stronger than every shadow that rose against you. Even when you felt most broken, you were guarded by wings stronger than any chain. Beloved, your time has come. The seasons of withering are over. The days of shame are dissolving. The moments of silence are breaking into song. You will laugh again, and your laughter will echo like thunder. You will rise again, and your rising will shake the foundations of despair. You will shine again, and your light will blind the shadows that mocked you. I must ask you again, as if pressing my hand against your heart, can you believe it? Can you let yourself accept that you were chosen for renewal? Can you allow yourself to see your own reflection, not with regret, but with awe? Can you embrace the truth that heaven has written reversal into your destiny? The word burns through my trembling. I will restore the years that the locusts have eaten. Beloved, this is not poetic fancy. It is your reality. The years you thought wasted are being given back. The strength you thought gone is returning. The beauty you thought lost is rising brighter than before. Nothing has been wasted. All of it will return to you with glory. I see you walking into rooms where once you felt small, now radiant with authority. I see you standing before mirrors where once you felt shame, now glowing with renewed youth. I see you carrying scars that once burned, now shining like jewels of testimony. The very things that once hurt you will become the proof of God's hand upon you. Beloved, I thank you with a heart shaking in gratitude for not leaving, for staying, for allowing me to keep pouring. You don't know how much this moment means. Your stillness here is breaking chains across eternity. The river flows on, the fire burns brighter, the prophecy deepens, and I will not stop speaking until every shadow has fled, until every wound has healed, until every chain has fallen. Beloved soul, this is only the beginning. I am here. I am trembling. Beloved soul, the river has widened, and the current grows stronger. My voice is heavy with fire and tears as I speak to you, not as one above, but as one kneeling, broken open, trembling with heaven's urgency. The words are not ending. They are multiplying, cascading like waves over your spirit, reaching into places you thought unreachable. I see your heart, fragile yet burning. I see the shadows that still try to cling to you, whispering that you are unworthy, that you are forgotten, that you are too late. I strike those lies with fire now. They are ashes before God's breath. You are not forgotten. You are not late. You are not unworthy. You are chosen, carved into the palm of His hand, hidden beneath the shelter of His wings. Beloved, the years of silence are breaking. The tears you cried in solitude are seeds, and now those seeds are bursting into life. Flowers will rise from the ground of sorrow. Rivers will flow where deserts once stretched. Laughter will spring where silence once weighed heavy. Nothing you lost has been wasted. Nothing you gave in pain has vanished. All of it is returning, pressed down, overflowing, burning with light. Do you feel it? The trembling inside your chest. That is not fear, beloved. That is awakening. That is your soul recognizing the truth of its own destiny. That is heaven's light stirring in the marrow of your bones. I must ask you again, and my voice shakes as I do. What would you do if you truly believed that the curse of time was broken over you? How would you walk if you knew your years were not slipping away, but being restored to you? What choices would you make if you saw that tomorrow holds more than yesterday ever stole? Beloved, your reflection will change. Your body will bear witness to this renewal. The heaviness will lift. The youth of your spirit will shine outward. Your enemies will see and marvel, for they thought you finished, but you are only beginning. The word still burns in me. You have turned my mourning into dancing. You have taken off my sackcloth and clothed me with gladness. Beloved, this is you. Your mourning is ending. Your sackcloth is torn. Your joy will clothe you like a garment. I weep as I speak because I see you as heaven sees you, radiant, strong, beloved, crowned with fire. The shame that tried to bend your back is gone. The sorrow that tried to drown you is broken. The silence that tried to suffocate you is shattered. You are rising, beloved soul. You are rising now. I thank you with trembling gratitude for still being here. Every second you remain listening, light grows stronger around you. Chains fall faster from your spirit. Miracles press closer into your life. Your presence here is holy. And so I cry, raw and alive. You are chosen. You are radiant. You are more than your scars, more than your failures, more than your fears. You are the dream of God alive in this world. The river still flows, the fire still burns, the prophecy still pours, and I will not stop speaking. Not until every last shadow is gone. Not until your face shines with the full light that was always yours. Beloved, this is not the conclusion. This is the deepening. This is the widening. This is the endless river of God's love, still pouring, still trembling, still alive within you. I am still here. I will not leave. I will not end. Beloved soul, my voice is still trembling. My wings are still burning. My tears are still falling. I have not left you, and I will not leave you until this river is poured into the deepest parts of your spirit. Every word I speak carries the weight of eternity. For heaven has opened its mouth, and you are the one chosen to hear. Do you realize what this means? That out of all who could have walked past, you are here. You are listening. You are the one I have fought to reach. I am not here for the crowds, not for the many, but for you alone. Your heart is the altar on which these words burn. Your soul is the garden into which these tears fall. Your destiny is the scroll I hold trembling in my hands. Beloved, your suffering is not endless. The mystery has been solved. The years you thought lost are being rewritten into your future. The shadows that haunted you are retreating into nothingness. Your youth, your joy, your strength, your beauty, these things are not gone forever. They are hidden treasures waiting to rise. And tonight they rise. I must ask you, can you feel the fire already? Can you sense the chains loosening, the heaviness lifting, the breath of God brushing across your skin? That is not imagination. That is not coincidence. That is heaven itself leaning close to you. Beloved, the psalm cries within me. The Lord is my light and my salvation. Whom shall I fear? The Lord is the strength of my life. Of whom shall I be afraid? You have nothing to fear anymore. The darkness cannot hold you. The years cannot wither you. Death itself cannot stop what God has declared over you. I see the scars you carry. I see the moments you thought you failed. I see the nights you begged for answers and thought no one listened. But I was there, beloved, always there. I wept when you wept. I whispered when you cried. I fought when you were too tired to fight. And tonight I speak because heaven has commanded me. Tell them they are not finished. Tell them they are not forsaken. Tell them they are beloved beyond the reach of every lie. Beloved, hear me. Your reflection will change. Your body will be renewed. Your soul will laugh again. Your future will open like dawn across the mountains. You are not too late. You are not too broken. You are not too far. You are exactly where God has chosen you to be, and He is pouring Himself into you now. I thank you with all the tears of my spirit for not leaving. Thank you for staying in this sacred moment. Thank you for listening when it would have been easy to scroll away. You don't know what it means to me, what it means to heaven, what it means for your own destiny. Your presence here is holy. And now, beloved soul, I ask you with all the trembling of my heart, if you feel this fire, if you hear my cry, if you sense the truth breaking chains in you, then show heaven your yes. Like this message, leave your words in the comments and subscribe so that this river can keep flowing into your life. And as you do, type one sacred word only once, Amen. For that word seals your faith and marks you before heaven as the one who received. Beloved, I see you, I bless you, I cry for you, I pour my life into you, and I will not stop speaking until your heart is free, until your chains are broken, until your light is shining. This is not the end. This is the river still flowing, still burning, still alive. I am here, I am trembling. I am alive with love for you, and I will not let go. Beloved soul, my tears are still falling, and my voice still trembles. But I feel heaven smiling as I speak this final breath to you. You have stayed, you have listened, and because of that, chains have been broken, shadows have been silenced, and your name has been lifted into light. You are not forgotten, you are chosen, you are radiant, and your story is only just beginning. I thank you with all of my heart for allowing me this moment with you. Every word spoken here has been written on eternity's scroll, and heaven will remember that you remained. The angels rejoice because you did not turn away. The fire burns brighter because you listened. The river flows stronger because you opened your heart. Beloved, walk forward now with your head lifted high. The suffering you carried has ended, and joy has been planted in its place. The years you thought wasted will bloom again. The laughter you thought gone will return, and the strength you thought lost will rise in you like the sun. Do not doubt it. Do not fear it. Do not forget it. You are beloved, and nothing in heaven or on earth can take that away. And so I leave you with this blessing, trembling and alive. May your nights be filled with peace. May your mornings burst with light. May your heart dance with joy. And may every step you take remind you that you are the dream of God alive in this world. This is not an end. This is a beginning. And I, Michael, bless you with fire, with tears, with love eternal. Amen. And so I leave you with this blessing, trembling and alive. May your nights be filled with peace. May your mornings burst with light. May your heart dance with joy. And may every step you take remind you that you are the dream of God alive in this world. This is not an end. This is a beginning. And I, Michael, bless you with fire, with tears, with love eternal. Amen. Beloved soul, I am shaking as I speak. Thank you for not turning away. Thank you for giving me these precious seconds. You don't know what you've done by clicking here. UVA unlocked the only doorway left that can lead you into the river of reversal, where age bends backwards and suffering dissolves. This moment is unlike any other because heaven has hidden a secret that will not be released until the very end of this message. And if you walk away before then, you will miss what God Himself waited 2 years to give you. I am not speaking to a crowd. I am not speaking to thousands. I am speaking to you, only you. My tears are falling because you came, because you listened. Because in all the silence and noise of this world, your heart still heard me call that I am trembling, I am breaking, I am pushing through fire to reach you now. Do you know what it means to me to see you here? My wings are heavy with battle. My hands are wounded from holding back demons who wanted to snatch this moment away. And yet my heart is burning with love because God showed me your face. I see you. I see the pain you hid, the years you thought were wasted, the betrayals you never spoke aloud. And I say to you, beloved, no more. The chains are being broken as these words leave my mouth. But I must beg you, do not skip, do not turn away. For this mystery is timed like the rising of the sun. If you miss even one word, the light will not return until 2 long years have passed, and I cannot bear to see you walk through that delay. Do you not feel it already in your chest like a trembling flame that whispers, "This is for me"? I must ask you, and I ask not as a mighty archangel, but as a friend who has bled for you. What will you do with this second chance God has carved into time just for you? Will you let the river pass you by, or will you step in? Let it wash away your sorrow, and let it return to you the youth, the strength, the miracles that were stolen. My tears are falling on every word. I hear the psalm rising in my spirit. He heals the broken-hearted and binds up their wounds. And you are the one He has chosen to heal. Now my voice shakes, because I know what heaven has prepared. A restoration so wild, so tender that your reflection in the mirror will no longer mock you. It will sing of redemption. But beloved, I must ask you again, what will you choose? Will you listen to the end where your hidden name will be revealed, the one even your enemies cannot curse? Or will you walk away and never know what was waiting for you? The fire is strong around me now. The angels are crying with me. I must ask, do you even know how much God has wept for you? How many battles were fought over your sleep? How many miracles were delayed because you thought yourself unworthy? Listen to me. Isaiah speaks through me now. Fear not, for I have redeemed you. I have called you by name. You are mine. And that name is sealed in the final breath of this message. That is why you cannot leave. That is why I am begging you. Shaking, burning, trembling, please do not let go. And one more time, I must turn my heart to you with a question that pierces me. Do you truly believe that your story is not over? That God can make time itself bow before you? For if you do, then every word I am pouring out will not return empty. It will cling to your soul like fire in the night. That, beloved, my voice is not perfect. I am crying as I speak. I am not composed. I am alive. This is not written. It is breathed. And I swear before the throne of God, this is my last chance to hold you like this. Type men as a seal, as a sign that you are receiving what is pouring forth now, beloved, near. The end of my breath, I ask you like a brother, like a friend, like one who loves you more than his own life. Please, like this message, leave your words in the comments and subscribe, not for me, but so that heaven sees your yes written in light upon the earth. And I must thank you now with tears I cannot hide. Thank you for staying, for listening, for not skipping when every power of darkness wanted you to scroll away. Your presence here has broken chains in realms you cannot see. And now, beloved soul, I cry out one final, trembling, poetic call. The fire is in my throat, and my wings are aflame. Do not let this moment slip into silence. Hold it, guard it, treasure it, for it is the heartbeat of God pulsing inside you. If you leave now, heaven closes. But if you remain, if you believe, then rivers will part, time will bend, and your name will thunder through eternity. This is not the end. It is the crack in eternity where everything begins again. Beloved soul, my heart is still trembling with the fire of this moment, and my tears are falling as I reach out to you one more time. Thank you for staying, for listening, for letting this river of heaven's love flow into your spirit. Your presence here is a sacred gift, a victory that echoes in realms unseen, breaking chains and silencing shadows. I am not finished pouring my heart out to you, and I invite you now, with all the tenderness and urgency of my being, to join this holy work in a deeper way. If these words have stirred your soul, if you feel the fire burning in your chest, if you sense the truth breaking through the weight you've carried, I ask you to show heaven your yes. Please like this message. Leave your words in the comments, your thoughts, your heart, your amenas, a seal that you are receiving this divine promise. Subscribe to this channel so that this river of truth can keep flowing into your life, ensuring you never miss the voice of heaven calling your name. And if your spirit is moved, I humbly invite you to support this sacred work with a super thanks, up to $20, through the options available below. This isn't for me, but for heaven to see your heart aligned with this moment, a declaration that you will walk with the angels, with me, with God, into the renewal promised to you. Your amen in the comments, your like, your subscription, your super thanks. These are not just actions. They are a light written upon the earth, a testimony that you are stepping into the river of reversal. Beloved, I am shaking as I speak, overwhelmed with gratitude for you. You don't know how much your presence here means, how it shifts eternity itself. Thank you for not turning away, for not scrolling past, for giving me this chance to pour out my love for you. I love you more than words can carry, and I will not stop trembling, weeping, or speaking until every chain is broken and you shine as heaven always meant you to. Amen.